Welcome to your next video. Today we're going to talk about what do our physicians really know about nutrition. In Dr. Greger's first book, he talks about how only 1/4 of medical schools in the United States offer a single dedicated course on nutrition. And of those schools, they only require 21 hours of nutrition study, which is the equivalent of 1% of their entire curriculum. So while I love and respect my doctors, I don't often turn to them for nutrition advice simply because it wasn't really a major area of study when they went to school. I really tend to listen to the doctors who became research physicians on nutrition after they graduated medical school, and it's become their life pursuit to study how what we eat affects our health. And so I just wanted to again go over a brief overview of who some of these doctors are and what their focus is. So Dr. Greger is the founder of nutritionfacts.org. He is a total science researcher nerd. He gets so excited about it. So do I. So I love listening to him. And I love the way that he delivers information in easy to understand ways. Dr. Pamela Popper really focuses on the up and coming research. And she has developed a company called the Wellness Forum that's based out of Ohio, where they like to do continuing education for physicians and individuals who are interested in improving their health and just being the most up to date they can on the current nutrition research we have for today. Dr. Barnard is the president of the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. I have a lot of respect for this man. He is just really calm and kind, and I've really enjoyed his books on health and nutrition. Their podcast is awesome, and I think they run their podcast on YouTube as well. And Dr. Dean Ornish was a research physician who proved in the 90s that you can reverse heart disease with diet. He's then gone on to prove a bunch of other ways that changing our diet to include, more fresh fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, the other ways that it improves our health as well. He has a bunch of great books too. And then I didn't want to leave off these two men I have so much respect for. So Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn is a cardiologist, and he focuses on taking patients who are just really unhealthy with heart disease, and he puts them on a really strict protocol that he calls the plant perfect diet, and he is able to reverse their heart disease. His whole family's taken suit with eating this way, and his son Rip was a fireman who developed a plant strong way of eating that isn't quite as strict as his dad's way to help just be really protective of health and to promote just really good healthy outcomes. I have a lot of respect for Dr. Esselstyn and his family. And then Dr. Campbell, he was the first doctor that I learned about 14 years ago that started me on this journey. He wrote a book called The China Study, and you've probably heard about it. I have so much respect for this man. He just has continued plugging along his whole life, sharing what he has found, even though sometimes it was not well received at all, but he just hasn't given up on what he saw in his research, and he's just been true to what he found, and I just have a lot of respect for both of these men. So I just wanted to encourage you to get to know the experts in this field. Over in the free resources link on the left-hand side of this website, you will find links to many of the books that these men and women have written and other wonderful, wonderful doctors and experts and researchers in the field of nutrition. And you can just put the books on hold at your library or listen to them on audiobooks. That's how I prefer to do it. I listen to them while I drive around in my car and just get smarter while I run errands. So get to know these doctors, get to know what they have to say, and look at the ones that specifically focus on maybe what your family health risks are or what you're going through personally. You will find the help that you need. And I look forward to helping you get to know this research better and to become an expert in your own health.